good. It's definitely leaking oil in here. I see it. It's rubbing against there, back and forth, so it must be this line going to the hammer. Or it could be the other side. I don't know which end is in and out. Let's not... Do I need this? That's fine. I have taken off the pressure, so it's not pressurized. And it was this hose. Okay. Just checking the pressure. Gotta watch out for this high pressure stuff. Doesn't look like there's coming anything out of it, so I might just put something over it like this. Yeah, it's fine. I just need to find the other end. Yeah, both of these auxiliary lines come in under this plate. Yeah, just gotta see which one. It looks like it's this line. Maybe hold back with this. Ah, so annoying. It's protected, like half the hose has protection on it, but not the part that was rubbing. That's annoying. It's missing like 10 centimeters to catch the rubbing part. It's more than a meter and it's kind of thick, so I'm guessing it's expensive. Looks like it's some small rubbing other places too, so I think there should be more hose protection inside here. I'll probably do that when I mount this hose. Have a look around and see what I can find. Alright, let's see how long it is. $170. That's long. It's a new day and I got a new hose, so I'll put a ton of protection on that. I was kind of shocked when I pushed the pedal when I first noticed the leak, how much the hoses are actually pulsating. They're kind of jumping back and forth and totally rubbing, especially that auxiliary hose there. So I'll need more protection for sure. Yeah, I'll just take a look off camera. It's a really tight space here. You can see this one is laying against some metal, so that one needs protection. And yeah, I can already see several places that needs hose protection. This hose, for example, is already starting to rub, and I think that's mostly because of the hammering stuff. So as long as you're only digging, I think this will be just fine. But once you start using any of these heavy attachments, like especially the hammer, and probably also the mulcher and stuff, which is rotating quite heavily. Alright, I was just looking for the routing of these hoses, and when you see, if you look closely there, you can see that there's 2 more lines that are about to burst. So I'll have to ask for 2 more hoses. I mean, if they had hose protection going in like 10-15 more centimeters, I think it would have been good. But yeah, here we are. I don't know if they're leaking. It's not much life left in those, that's for sure. But I have a project that's a little bit more time sensitive. It's a parking lot for my neighbor straight across the road there. So I'll do that first anyways. And that's just I was actually gonna hammer a little bit for him, but that might have to wait. If you have the same kind of machine, or a ripper machine, or Chinese excavator, at least go ahead and put protection on the auxiliary lines. It looks to me like they're moving a lot around inside here, because they were rubbing against a lot of hoses, so you can kind of see small marks everywhere. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Right. I actually had to loosen it again so I can twist it. Alright, the new hose. This is the one that I bought. It doesn't fit on the threads, and it's Saturday. Alright, I got a new camera and 2 new hoses. Slightly embarrassing because at the hydraulic shop they said it was the same connection in both sides. So I don't know why I couldn't get this fitting on with the other hose. So I tried one of these off camera and I just couldn't get it on this bend. But I'll try with these hoses and see. Alright, let's get hose protection on and get these hoses in. So that's this line. So that one's not gonna be that easy. Okay, yes. Yeah, that's about to leak. It still holds, but not for long. There we go. Alright, I actually got it on the threads here, this one. So I had to loosen this and that just to get my hands down. I hope it's on, at least. I'll be really happy if this is on now. It's kind of a struggle. Alright, everything's back together now. What I did here, I put on a lot of tie wraps, a lot of blue and black ones here, hose protection, and this is the hose that's jumping a lot. And I also tried to wrap it so it doesn't touch these connections down with the pedal, because that's really the main issue. And I think the reason for me not getting this hose back on in the first place might be because if you push down on this connection and the nut is kind of loose, you don't get anything on the threads. So this has to be pushed all the way down, and this has to be upwards, or else it's really hard to get it on the threads. Yeah, it's leaking. So it's leaking underneath. Yeah, it must be another hose. To me it looked like it was leaking in the connection right there. So it might be loose under the pedal if I'm lucky. Alright, that line goes all the way underneath. And for a second I thought it was connected way back there. But it actually comes around and it goes underneath this solenoid thing. And it's number 4 there on the valve block. If you had to go behind underneath these panels, it would be really difficult to change one of these hoses inside there. I might just get it from underneath the solenoid there. This hose doesn't really have to be this long. It can actually be much shorter, but that's fine. I hope it's the right one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a new day. I got new hoses. Really expensive stuff. I was told this one might have some life left in it. A year, maybe 2, maybe 3 years before this bursts. But I went ahead and bought a new one anyways. So I can have this in spare. But really expensive stuff. I'm thinking maybe I should take out this whole pedal. And I'm also gonna look more into changing the circuit to a one-way circuit when hammering. But first, I'll have to do that parking space job. Alright, got this one on loosely. And that's so I can twist this a little bit to make it fit. And then it's just a small one left with the cap there. Let's give it a test. I gotta stick my hand underneath. It looks like we're good for now. I'll have to keep an eye on all these connections that I just replaced. It's kind of hard to see if it's dripping oil because of all the hydraulic oil down there. It's you can't really get a rag down there, so you just have to dry on its own over time. It's gonna take a million years, but becoming muscle memory by now.